This is actually the last vlog, which is so crazy that the semester is so quickly wrapping up. I have about 2 weeks left here in New Orleans, so that takes me to the topic of what I'm gonna miss most about my exchange. And there is a lot that I'm going to miss. Specifically, since I'm here right now, I'm going to miss this specific neighborhood area that I'm in. It's called Mid-City, and it's still part of New Orleans and Orleans Parish, and it is by far my favorite part of the city. And it's just so beautiful with all of the oak trees. It's in the city park area, and that, I don't know, and it's just all beautiful. It's green. It's very friendly, everyone's so nice here, and there's just a really strong sense of community, and I absolutely love it. This is definitely how close together everything is in the city. Like, it was so easy just to get on one of the buses that stopped at the university and like go to any part of the city, whether it was the Central Business District, the French Quarter, the City Park, Mid-City area, where I am right now, and it was just so easy to get on a bus, whereas where I'm from in Arizona, it's just not very bus friendly because everything's so far apart. There's so many freeways, not that there aren't freeways here, but it was just a lot easier to get around via public transportation, which was really convenient. So another thing that I am going to miss about the city, and it's kind of a given, is just how unique the architecture is. From the cemeteries and how they're above ground and how those tombs are like so big and they're so intricate and beautiful, to how none of the houses are the same. In a lot of the different neighborhoods, there are very few suburban areas of New Orleans. I know there are some. I haven't personally been to them or have seen very many, but all of the houses in so many areas are grand and they're colorful and they're just so beautiful, and it just really adds to the character and like the culture that's so palpable in this area of the country and in the city specifically, because that's obviously what it's known for, is its culture and its and how different it is compared to other cities. So the thing I'm gonna miss the most about campus is just how like open and quiet it is, especially on the weekends. It's really nice to just like go on a walk through the campus, so I don't have to worry about like going through neighborhoods and like getting in people's yards, because I can just walk around the campus and it's nice, and it's just big enough to like be nice and to be pleasant to walk around in. There aren't a lot of people, whereas at my home campus there's always a lot of people all over the place. So it's just like it's a nice change for it to be so open and so airy. There's all these trees everywhere and it's just really beautiful, and we're also really close to the lakefront, so that's a lot of fun to like just sit next to, and it's just a peaceful time. So I've loved my classes. They've been so informational, and I know I would have never taken a class like that at any other point, and I'm really glad that I did that because I've learned so much more than I could have imagined. I got to experience a lot of things I wouldn't have experienced otherwise, like going into the city for class and having those site visits and going to events and just getting those kinds of experiences and that kind of exposure. And especially for the industry I'm in, which is the tourism industry, in which this is a big city for. And so that was a big motivator, obviously, to come here, and it was totally worth it. It was totally the correct motivator, and I know that I'll never encounter a place like New Orleans again, and that there's no place like it, and that it's just so different than anything I could have ever been exposed to. And people say I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but New Orleans is here for a good time, and they've been here for a long time, and it shows. You can see it in the people. They're so proud to live here, and they're proud of all that they've accomplished and all that this town has gone through. It's obviously gone through a lot, and a lot of change and a lot of things, so that really shows. And it's just such a beautiful place that keeps growing, and it's just so cool to get to experience it and get to learn all these new places. And it's so much more than just one street and one district. It's just a vast amount of communities, and just it's so cool. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope that if anything they were just cool to watch and for you to see these things that I'm seeing. And if anything, I hope that this experience and my experience pushes someone to their own experience through the National Student Exchange. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your semester, or the great rest of your week, and yeah, thank you. Bye.